was September 6th, 1883. A 15-year-old girl, Blanche Heastand, had heard boys talking about a sinkhole on Samuel Stewart's property. She grabbed her 11-year-old brother Oris, 2 candles, and some matches, and having found the sinkhole, they slid 50 feet into the unknown. In the dim candlelight, they thought they saw diamonds sparkling on the walls. At the same time, they had brought candles instead of lanterns, and the thought of them going out and being trapped convinced the 2 explorers to return to the surface. They climbed up the steep, muddy incline and returned to the ordinary world outside. They waited 3 days to approach Samuel Stewart, the landowner, and tell him that they thought he had a diamond mine. Taking Blanche and her brother seriously, Samuel gathered men from the town to explore the cave. Instead of diamonds, they found an amazing cavern filled with immense sparkling mineral deposits. Immediately, Samuel saw the business potential and started charging people a quarter to see the beautiful cave. And the rest is history. Marengo Cave Park is the oldest roadside attraction in Indiana, having opened in 1883, less than 18 years after the Civil War. And there's a good reason why it's been in business for nearly 140 years. According to the U.S. Department of the Interior, it is the most profusely decorated cave known in the interior lowlands, with speleothems of the highest quality. It is hands down one of the most amazing show caves you'll ever see, a true wonderland of cave formations. It has over 5 miles of known passages, and the largest known room in any Indiana cave. From the gift shop, you can choose from one of 2 tours, or even both, ranging from 40 minutes to well over an hour in 1 mile underground. Without a doubt, Marengo Cave is an experience you'll never forget, and it's one of the least strenuous of all the Indiana show caves. The guided tours are about 1.5 miles in total, taking visitors through what some have called the most beautiful cave in the world. The Crystal Palace Tour, which includes the section that Blanche and Oris first discovered, is an easy half-mile walk that takes about 40 minutes. While the cave is not handicap accessible, if you can handle the stairs to a typical house basement, you will be just fine. Both tours exit by these same stairs. In many ways, it's like walking through an underground park. The first wonder of the tour is Mirror Lake. It looks like it's very, very deep, but is actually only a few inches, with a mirror image of the above cave resting on its surface. And the further along the path you go, the more elaborate the cave formations become. This is where Blanche and Oris slid into the cave. This section leads to the Blowing Back Crawl, where in 1992, cave explorers followed a very narrow channel where they felt air, It eventually opened up another 3.5 miles of the cave in the biggest known cave room in Indiana. They also found where all the water drains at a much lower depth. Because of the much lower water table, you can visit Marengo Cave on the rainiest of days and never worry about the cave flooding. You will be nice and dry. However, if you're over 5.5 feet tall, there will be places you have to duck. But that's a very small price to pay to see one of the most beautiful places on Earth. If you don't have a long time for a cave tour, or have never been to a show cave, the Crystal Palace Tour is an excellent choice. It shows some of the most beautiful formations the cave has to offer. It's low commitment, but for a fact, after most people take one tour at Marengo Cave, they want to take the other one too. The Dripstone Tour takes over 1 hour and covers a much larger section of the cave. Seen here in green, it has an entirely different character. For starters, you're walked down to another entrance, a short distance from the gift shop. If it's raining, umbrellas will be provided. And don't worry, as soon as you enter the cave, you can leave them in a box and won't have to carry them. You enter what resembles a shaft to a mine, or maybe a top-secret government facility. The tour has a lot to see and shows some of the larger passages in the cave. It's nothing short of an underground wonderland filled with flowing water, countless formations, and tall ceilings. Marengo Cave is great for families, and little ones will delight with seeing something that looks like it came from a storybook. Long ago, tour guides would provide water to guests, but the mineral content was so high that it provided quite the colon cleansing and was discontinued. These cups are around 100 years old, and minerals over the years have made them a permanent part of the cave, set into the floor like concrete. While a light jacket is recommended for both tours, this one feels much like walking through a shopping mall. A small section of the cave recreates what it was like when the cave first opened, with lanterns dimly lighting the way. But the majority is beautifully lit and easy to navigate. A very popular part of this tour is the penny ceiling, If you throw your change up, it will stick. Someone once threw their phone up, and it's been part of the cave ever since. One section of the cave has served as an auditorium for ages. The acoustics are excellent. In fact, there's even a bandstand. For one night during the Christmas season, the public is invited to come and sing Christmas carols. The hall is filled up with over 800 seats. Santa is there for pictures and to hear requests. Christmas trees even line the path. Marengo Cave has been the site for square dances, church services, and not to mention many weddings. While no longer allowed, you can see where cave guides and early visitors signed their names so long ago. But check out this shadow. It looks like a woman on a swing. Simply amazing. Marengo Cave Park, one of the most beautiful show caves you'll ever see. Delighting visitors with an amazing adventure they'll remember for the rest of their lives.